Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. Today's starting tiles are actually quite nice. We have two four-sided matches. Unfortunately, they are not going to be bringing in a lot of tiles due to the rest of the placement here. We have our first tile here. This is something I've been looking for a while. I do realize that we'll be putting some forest next to the railway there, but I'm not like super worried about it. We've had quite a few railways with forest up until now. It's not one of the rarest types of railway tiles, I feel. What we need to be kind of careful about is where we actually send this railway. We can only really send it out here, which means we would like to find this tile before we place anything else here, really. So we can close this off nice and easily, or as easy as possible at least. And this one, I thought we go down here once again. We only get the one because it's not surrounded, or we don't have the tile down here. This one doesn't really matter. Any good place will do. Now this one is what's probably going to make it so we get it to what's it called? We get a little bit of an upside here. I thought we have a bunch of places. We could place it here to hook these two up. That would be just fine. We can, well, a little save game there, that's fine. We could hook this up as well, that we do want to do at some point. But I figured, why not just put it in here? That'll give us 3 perfect tiles. That'll give us a little bit of an edge for today. So now we are in the unknown, and we can really start looking around. We do start with a fairly simple tile, to be honest. I can see we have a triple tile coming up. It's not something that we are looking for. But let's see if we can't find anything for this one. I'm honestly unsure if we really have anywhere that needs just a single house. We have quite a few places that needs just a single house and one other element, either a forest or a field. But the single house here, I'm not sure that's something we have. Actually, just out of curiosity, how much do we have to close off here in the forest? We have this tile over here. This is not part of the forest, so this one is the primary one, and then we of course have these 3 over here. So we are 4 tiles away from closing this big forest. But that's not necessarily going to be 4 easy tiles, as we've been needing those tiles for quite a while now. And we are not really much closer to finding them. Well, first things first though. For now it is a single house. I mean, we have a couple of places with just a 3-sided match. And that's honestly just fine. Probably gonna be what we end up grabbing anyway. We have a place here that needs 2 houses, same here, just in different formations. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anywhere that needs just a single house. That's absolutely fine. Let's find any old place then that just needs a single house in a 3-sided match. Shouldn't be like super difficult. Let's grab that one right there. Let's see, we have no need of this. So maybe we can use it somewhere to close off a field. It's not gonna be down here, obviously, because we want to build the field here instead of the town. This is not an easy tile to find, I feel. Let's finish looking up here, but then I think I want to zoom down south here, because we have a bit of field and house down here. Unfortunately, this is double field not double house. What about here? No. Okay, well, that didn't quite... Oh, that's a shame that the house and the forest there is not reversed, or the other way around. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna be throwing away one of our perfect tiles right now, which is, that's how it is. Now, how do we want to do it? I think that is probably a pretty decent way to do it. Sure, let's start another row right there. Let's see here, now we get more housing. Do we have somewhere around here? No, doesn't look like it. We could close off the town right here. It's not super busy over here, so I don't really think that's like a super priority. We could do something like this. That does actually give us a perfect tile. I feel like it keeps everything simple enough around here. Sure, why not? Gives us a perfect tile. This is very easy to find. Just need actually this kind of tile we have right now, just with houses. So that's absolutely fine. This is still connected to the forest, yes. Yes, it is. Could do something like that. Why shouldn't we? It is a perfect tile after all. Let's see here. Do we have... No, we don't really have any single forest right here that we can close off with this and still utilize the river. I might have done this if the river had been down south, so we can hook it up in the future. But since we are pretty close to completing a mission up here, maybe we should try to see if we can utilize the water tile here. Could be down there. We're only up one at the moment, so let's try and see if we can stay. This is not hooked up, no. This is, though. Right? Yes, it is. Yeah, you know what? I think this is just fine. We don't actually get a perfect tile for this. Okay. I thought we did. But we don't. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and grab it anyway. Do we want... Yeah, something like that is fine. Okay. We do have a bit of a railway here, but this is obviously not the place for it. Do we have anywhere down here where we can utilize both, maybe? Not really. Well, then we're gonna focus on the railway. Because once we get close, these are gonna be completed in pretty rapid succession here. I would like to keep this one free for future hookup, because this is by far the easiest place we have to hook up the railway. But we could do something like this. And we'll get a perfect tile up here. Whenever we find a place for that, at least. Okay, well, we are already down one, but we are close to completing a mission over here as well. And this will be just fine on the way up for that. We can do something like that as well. Perfect. Let's see, I don't think we had anywhere that needed the single forest. That being said, though, the other tile had water on it, so that was my main focus. Maybe we can find somewhere. we have a couple of options if we just want a three-sided match, but you know, the reason we are looking around is to see if we can find something better. I don't think we have it though, because it's a fairly simple tile. We could do something like that actually for a... to get us back to where we started. Why not? Why not? Let's continue this one over here, because we are 4 away from completing a mission here, and that would be very nice. And I think this is a nice spot, because once again, if we get a full-on field tile, we have a place for it right there. Let's see, you do not fit over here, right? No, you do not. That's okay. You also do not fit over here. Nope. Nor there. No. We could get a perfect tile with you. That would be great. I would, however, be very surprised if we can. No. If the house hadn't been there to the south, this would have been just fine. It doesn't really add anything. Could end this line right here, but I don't really see the point. The benefit from that, so maybe it'll just be something like this. Two-sided match is out of the way. Guess that's what we have to accept. Okay, let's see. Field and forest next to each other. I'm not sure if we have a need for this kind of tile. We have plenty of need for a forest and house next to each other. Two-sided match now, that's not really very good. We do have like 4 grassland tiles next to each other, of course, so if everything else fails, we can more than likely utilize that. Somehow, anyway. We have a lot of places that need forest and field on the same tile, but not quite like this. Not right next to us, but to each other. Well, that's the other way around, so not this one, unfortunately. We could do that, why not? And let's see here, we get more... We do not want to hook these 2 up, no, we want to try and see if we can't hook this one up before we do that. We need... we need more houses for this spot, yes. Could plonk you there. For a single perfect tile? Don't see why not. Still don't want to connect this up, no. And that's an extra... Is that 1,500 houses? Yeah, that's like... We have... How much is it though? Yeah, it's also all of this. It's a big chunk of house, but that's 1,500 houses there apparently. At some point we might have to bite the bullet and just do this mission first before adding all this up, but for now we can still try. There's actually no perfect tiles to be had up here with this tile, unless we hook it up at the moment. We need to start another row, which we certainly could. That looks good to me, 2 perfect tiles. Okay. Don't think this is anything we need for anything pocket-wise. No. We still have some down here. I know for a fact I've probably quite ignored all these for a while. It's actually very close to being a good tile right there, but needed more forest for that. Fortunately, I think the setup here with the forest and the field is the same as the other one we just had. We just have a little bit of extra field on this one, so it's actually not going to be super easy to find a spot for this one where we really utilize it, but we could do something like this, of course. Just get it out of the way. Which I don't think I'm like super against. Close, but not quite. Sure, that doesn't seem too bad. Let's do that. And back to our forest. Do we even have a perfect tile with this down here? I don't think so. No, we would need to create another row, another line down there. Let's see what else we have then. Just pure forest-wise, I don't think we have that much. We have somewhat up here, but that doesn't. This one doesn't fit. Place one there, but that is not a perfect tile, which is, of course, the goal. Do have this one here. That's actually not bad. There's a lot of forest. But it's all on the same or continuous side here, so that's okay. Okay, let's see. You have some. Could do something like that, which is okay. It looks like that we are creating a lot of houses down here, but you know, in reality, we are taking two sides of houses and turning them into one. So that's actually not super bad. I think that's very acceptable. Let's do that. Let's see. I don't think we have any housing over here per se. No. We do have that, but that's not the way we want to turn this. If we wanted to place it there, I still think the focus is gonna be this line right here. So let's keep it this. Let's keep this the focus. Let's do that. Let's see, double housing. Okay, they are not opposite or anything, so obviously they don't go in these pockets. We don't, once again, have anywhere right here where we'll actually get a perfect tile, which is still really the preferred outcome here. Upcoming tile is interesting. I think it could go there. For now we're doing this one. We have down here, of course, but this still doesn't really match up. I think I'm gonna keep the focus on a perfect tile here. Could do something like this, but it really cuts into the lake. I feel like these two tiles kind of have to be watered to make it look like a real big lake. We already are kind of limited on space here. Maybe we look elsewhere with this and focus a little and focus on the houses instead. Or at least purely in the houses. Actually could not be there, so never mind. It could possibly be up here somewhere. Unfortunately, not anything that gives us a perfect tile either. Did we want to close this? I think we probably do. I think last time we realized that the field has to go over here, so if we want this one to do anything, it needs to snake around down here. Or come out from here. So I think closing this off is a very good idea. Can't say if it's the best idea with these houses on it, but I think it's honestly okay. Okay, now we have this one, and we kind of have to debate with ourselves if we want to open up the forest here. It's not hooked up to the big one, so it's not like it's going to be more difficult to close off the big forest, because that's not a concern here. But do we want more forest down here than we already have? Honestly, I think it doesn't matter too much. We can still hook up the city right here, and it's still going to be easy because we have grasslands here, so these 2 forest tiles is probably not going to be super difficult to find. It's already kind of busy here, but still not something where it's absolutely horrendous. We still have our last perfect tile down here, right here, so let's get that. I do believe I remember seeing some simple field need up here somewhere. Maybe that one? Still keeps the northern here nice and clean for a possible water station if we can't find anything else. Is that the place I was thinking about though? Probably was, since I don't see anywhere else. Yeah, let's just grab that one. I think we also have quite a few places down here with a lot of just fields. Just fields there. Just fields here, here. First of all though, is this finally the one that we place here? I think it is. Finally we get this one out of here. That's fantastic. Yes, and now we need to close this one off. Now we need to close this one off. Isn't this exactly like the tile we had earlier? Was the forest maybe on the other side here? I don't remember now. I don't remember where we placed it either, but I think it's pretty similar to the tile we already had. You know what? I'm not one for looking a gift horse in the mouth. Yoinks, let's grab that. Ooh, hello. Nice tile coming up. That's gonna be a perfect 6-sided match up north. I had something in mind for this one, but now I don't remember it. I don't think it was this. It's definitely not this. Yeah, if we had hooked one of these up, we would have been able to tell right now how far off we are. Okay. I would still like to hook it up down here though, and that's definitely gonna be possible. No perfect tile here, but with the placement of this tile, we can finally place here, and we don't have to take this tile into consideration anymore when it comes to perfect tiles. And since we are about to get a good 6-sided matchup here, I don't mind at all. Right there. 5 perfect tiles. That's very, very nice. Ooh, if only the house hadn't been here. Then we would have had another somewhere. Well, where was it? I guess it doesn't matter. But we do have a place. Actually, oh my god. Thank you, game. That was perfect, right? I'm not too quick here. No, that's absolutely fantastic. That's beautiful. Beautiful 2 tiles straight in a row there. That's really, really nice. And maybe, just maybe, we want to close this one off. It is a house and a field that I know we need in the middle of. We need in pockets quite a few places, but I don't believe it is like this. Close to here if they had been the other way around, but still not quite. Also close here again if they had been on the other side of each other. guess we can say that with a lot of tiles. If only we could change them just a smidge. Then they would be fantastic. Ate away over here as well. That's also an upcoming quest that could be easy to do if we focus on it. Once again, if they had been on the other side of each other. This time quite literally though. Well, this seems like literally the only place we have that needs it. Down here as well is good. We could do that. But this is a very busy area, so I do not mind getting some grasslands and closing off whatever I can there. Okay, so this one, do you fit in here? You do not. Not even close. And I don't think you fit up here either. No, we have 2 sides of grasslands there that we need. Not sure if we have anywhere that needs forest, field, forest. We actually do, according to my notes. But have we already... We might already have used that one. Might have been something like this one, I'm not sure. Forest, field, forest, it was there, yes. It might have been that one. I haven't really updated my notes in that regard, which I probably should. Okay, well, then we look elsewhere. We have a lot of forest over here. And we also had some with fields. Not a lot, apparently. I thought we had like a big chunk of forest with a bit of field over here, but maybe it's elsewhere, or I'm just remembering wrong. Oh, it was probably here, but unfortunately the forest is on the wrong side. Well, I think we've been through everything, and unfortunately I didn't even see anywhere where I'm like, even a 2-sided match that would be good. I guess we'll put it somewhere a bit out of the way. Nah, not there, I think. I guess we could do something like that. That's still field to field, something like that too, but I think I like this one better. Opens up a row here, even though they have fields, and we're probably not going to be focusing on it down here for quite a long time. But then at least it's there. There's also this one here, of course. Just create the need up here for a forest house forest tile. Alternating like that. So let's just get that one out of our lives and move on. You could go that way for sure. Double housing here. I mean, no, there's railway right there. But let's not do that. Do we want to maybe start working a little bit on these? This is going to be apparently a completely blank one here. Close enough, evidently, so not there. There's no perfect tile to be had here. This is actually the only place we can place this one, and I would rather place this one first, I think. Or have this be a blank tile at least leading down to it. I mean, since we've almost quite literally just done this, I think any old place we can find, maybe where we just utilize the grasslands as well, that'll be just fine. Maybe if we have something here we can close off. I mean, we probably could, but in that case it would be nice to utilize both the houses. We can. No, not something like that. That seems like a bad idea. Sure, let's just plunk it down. And I think this is gonna be a quest complete over here. Yes. Very nice. That seems good. Ooh, can we finally... Yes, we can. We can finally hook this one up. Get this one out of here. Perfect. Perfect indeed. Let's see, that is a triple tile, but... I don't think we need this one. Let's see... Not good for in there either, no. Oh, necessarily think we really have a spot set up for this. It's quite an annoying tile, to be honest. Well, it does fit right there, but I really don't want to introduce so much clutter in that area. That's close. That's close. Actually, do you? No, you do not, because of the stupid house. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, let's not create the same situation we literally just had. Let's not do that. That would be very bad indeed. Well, it doesn't really give us any perfect tiles, and it does not create a nightmare tile right here. You know, I'm very tempted because I feel like we can look for a spot for this for hours instead of just finding something that's kind of okay. Yeah, we're gonna grab that one. That's more than fine. Okay. A single field like this we could easily use to close something off somewhere. Not like that though. See what we have down here then. We do have a perfect tile right here. Also have a perfect tile right here actually. Sure, why not? Let's see if we can close this one off, because that'll get us one closer to our self-sufficiency quest here. Which is fine and dandy with me. And we could start working on this one as well. That would give us, if we do get an upcoming Actually, it gives us two possible options when we do get those tiles that just have a single house on it. We could place it right here and right here. But yeah, no perfect tile, but I think honestly that's a pretty decent spot for it. Let's see here, some fields. We do want those going this way, so honestly this is a good placement, I think, or good enough at least. Again, houses really needs to be down here. And, well, yeah, actually, since we did that, we should place this one here. We can get a perfect tile here. Perfect. Excellent. Great, even. Okay, it does not look like, actually, we're gonna do the river quest today. We probably could have, or we definitely could have, if we had focused on it 100%, but we did not. To get another field tile, you cannot be used there, but I guess we can use you there, so why not? How far are we from in the next one up here? 57. That's not right around the corner at all. Actually, did I see? No, there was no field there. Otherwise, that would have been a good placement for it. Now we do want to get up here, don't we? This is honestly not like a super bad placement. Grasslands down here, once again we need some house and forest, but that's okay, we're used to that by now. We have tons of need for that. But does that mean it's a bad idea, I wonder? Maybe we want to... I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if we want to get up there, we need to place tiles. So let's do that. And this is fields all around, so should be easy enough. Railway with forest. Unfortunately, I think it needs to be next to the railway. Yes, so you're no match, or no good right there at least. So let's continue the line. We are working quite well in this one, I think. We could do that, but I would probably like to turn this one over there. But it could also be an upcoming water station right there and there. It doesn't really destroy anything. We are not getting a perfect tile case with this one. Unless we do that, but that would be a blunder, to say the least. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Our big forest over here. Seems good enough. That's exactly the same kind of tile we just had. Wow, my brain works in very mysterious ways. I already forgot it. I put it up here. It is exactly the same tile. We could hook it up right now. This is not an unlock. I'm surprised. It is not an unlock. It's a mission, no, but it's not an unlock. Is it this one maybe that gives us this one? Can we actually see that somewhere? Rewards maybe? Yeah, possibly. Am I going to quick self-sufficient right there? Yeah, it's probably this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we need to close fields to get this one. It's not this one that unlocks it. Not this one, at least. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll make do. You are no match. Nope, not even close, and not even close. No, I think once again the grasslands is in the wrong place there. Darn. Darn. Okay, well. Then we'll find another place for you, friendo. No, not there either. Actually, you could fit right there, but that does create a triple need right there, and I don't see it coming up, so we are not going to be placing it there. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You know, the more tiles we get with a lot of forest and field, the more I realize that we don't actually have a lot of forests anywhere outside our big forests. How does that look? That does not look good. If it had been like this, that would have been awesome, but that does not look good. No. Okay. We have, of course, forest and field up here, but it has mostly been closed off. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to open up again, but we can't really. Wow. Okay. Thinking this might even be a one-sided match somewhere completely random, out of the way. Forgotten until end of time. I know that I'm being picky now, but I really don't like that spot. And once again, grasslands is on the wrong side there. We really don't have a spot for this one. Done. Sold. Moving on. Happily forgotten. You fit quite nicely right there, but you do have a bit of forest on you, sir. But so maybe over here somewhere. Unfortunately, we have no grasslands on it. Unfortunately, upcoming tile has the grasslands on the wrong side, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. I feel like, I know we already have a mission over here, this is, okay, and I'm saying this loosely, only 1600 houses. I do not want to add the need for another 15 houses on that one. So you sir, are going over here, and I can't say that I'm happy about it, but you're going over here. We don't really have any, like, amazing place to put you. Suppose we could put you there, close off that forest, and it does not make it impossible to hook this one up in the future. Actually, with that tile, we could even do this. Yes, we introduce a field, but we also introduce close the forest, so we don't really necessarily lose something. Kind of just moves the problem. Well, the weather forecast for today told me that I would definitely be able to mow my lawn, but I can hear the rain tickling now, so I guess it was lying. You know what, let's just do that. Let's open up this row. Let's see if we can focus a little bit on closing this one off in the not too distant future. Okay. What even is this tile? It is a triple need, but there's too little grassland on it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's scoot down here once again for the houses. Perfect tile right there. That is a mission, and that's gonna be an easy last placement for this episode. This next tile could be something, but that's something I'll get the joy of finding out for next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and until then, take care.